Hi there, greasy garage dwellers. I'm Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops, and I was asked by at dirty underscore Sanchez hyphen official about some tool reviews. So we're going to do one today. We're going to do a little review on the Bauer variable speed deep cut bandsaw kit. I do like this tool. I've used it a handful of times. It does the thing. It uh, it chops the metal. It feels sturdy. I like the quick change blade lever. The case is really nice. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I really have no complaints at the price point. Well, let's just check. I just got on the Googles. It's on sale right now for $98.99. So pretty affordable. Um, Comes with some extra parts, which always makes a guy feel a little worried. Some brushes, but for no more than I'm going to use a bandsaw, at least right now, I can't go wrong. The little oscillating tools, I should probably do a video all on that, but you can't kill those. And they're like $15. The blades are more expensive, but we're not talking about those. We're talking about the bandsaw. The only down point I've found on this so far is this plate adjustment. When you want to use the saw, you have to loosen these. That is not loosen. And slide that down so it catches on the metal. Now, check this little part out. You see that? Right there? And if you'll notice, this is not going to shut like that because the way that it is. Can you see where it hits right there? You cannot. Let me bring some light in. Does that help? You see where that foot, for lack of a better word, is hitting? Now, if I want to use this plastic, very nice case, it's sturdy, extra blade storage area. If I want to use this case, every time I want to put it up, I have to loosen these bolts and slide them in. Now, as good a quality as Harbor Freight things have been in my experience, eventually, these screws are going to wear out. Now, this is not the end of the world, but you can see how cleaning up at the end of a night of thrashing, this is one more cleanup, put away step you have to do just to get the case to close. Minor irritation. Not enough to make me not buy this thing, but it might be enough to make me throw this case away. Now you say, well, what's the big deal about taking it loose every time? Well, like I said earlier, it slows down cleanup. And let's face it, most guys are going to not do that. And then your tool gets beat up, or you have to find another spot to put it or hang it, and it's not protected. And on top of all of that, you have this huge chunk of plastic that is no good for anything but this one bandsaw. But that's really the only complaint I have about it. I've not put a whole lot of miles on it, but it's done what I needed so far. So Harbor Freight, this big plastic case, could you add a little bit right here? Just a little. Enough that this doesn't have to come in and out to shut it. I think guys would pay a couple bucks more to not have to fiddle with those screws every time. So I have a piece I need to cut because I think I'm gonna use that piece for a exhaust pipe patch. It's not gonna be pretty, but I'm scavenging some metal that's thin so I can bend it around an exhaust pipe that's already been butchered before I got it. So let's fire it up, cut a little, and that'll be about a wrap. Safety first. Changed my mind. That got a little violent. So there you have it. It cuts. Now I just got to trim this down a little more for what I'm doing. Hey, thanks for joining me on this little review. This is pretty good. I feel like I should have, like, you know, how many stars out of 10, or since it's upchuck chops, maybe how many heaves out of upchucks. That's terrible. Maybe I'll think of a fun rating system if I get to it, but definitely like a 9 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5 star. It's pretty good. Other than the case, I don't have any complaints. So maybe you want one. They're on sale now according to Google. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and keep wrenching. Could I have used a grinder to cut that? I could have, but I needed to make a bandsaw review video, and I didn't want to hear the noise and sparks. So, if anyone was wondering.